Hey everybody, Ryan here coming at you with the first in a couple videos that I'll be doing talking about essential film noir. Basically gateway films in order for you to get into film noir. I've had a request from a fellow YouTuber, Angel Tarragon, to actually try to get them into film noir and recommend some entry-level ones. So that's what this series is about. It's going to be a few videos probably, but I'm just going to kind of do it as I go. And I figured I have well over like 200 film noir Blu-rays and DVDs in my collection. I love the genre so much, but there's entry-level ones. Like some are so obscure and so low budget that they might actually be hard to get into. But I think that these two to start out with are great entry-level ones. So if you're not really into film noir and you want to, get these films. First one is one of my all-time favorite movies, Billy Wilder's Double Indemnity, starring Fred MacMurray, Barbara Stanwyck, and the always amazing Edward G. Robinson. So, you've probably heard of this film, but you've probably never seen it. This video is going towards people who don't really know anything about film noirs. Let me just describe this film to you a little bit. Barbara Stanwyck is married to a man, and he's a little bit older, and Fred MacMurray is the insurance salesman who shows up at the house to make sure there's no lapse in coverage with his accident insurance, that kind of thing. And basically, they get together and scheme to kill her husband for the double indemnity clause, and they'll get tons of money. Obviously, things don't go as planned. That's the film. It is incredible. I highly recommend this. This is one of the greatest movies ever made. As well as another Billy Wilder film, Sunset Boulevard, with Gloria Swanson, William Holden, and Erich von Stroheim. Now, this film takes place in Hollywood, and this is about a screenwriter played by William Holden who is basically not getting paid to do what he needs to do. He can't get work. He's trying to get these screenwriting gigs. It's not working out for him. His car's going to get repossessed. And one day when he's driving and trying to get away from the repossessed guys that are trying to take the car, he speeds into a driveway in a huge mansion that has its age all over it. There's plants all over the place. It's definitely has not had any upkeep. And Gloria Swanson comes out, and she's an aging silent film star. And she's like, okay, well, if you get me my next film and write my next film, I will give you a place to live, money, all that kind of stuff. If only it was that simple. She's kind of slightly unhinged a little bit, not like completely out there, but she definitely is in full denial about the time has passed her by, and she's not really a movie star anymore. And it's about the dynamic between he feels trapped in the situation and she just will not let up. So, Double Indemnity, Sunset Boulevard, both Billy Wilder masterpieces, considered some of the greatest films of all time. I think these are great entry-level film noirs. If you haven't, I'll leave the link down below. But if you haven't, actually, go just put in Ryan Cinematic Obsessions on any of your podcast links or platforms and find, if you really want to know more in depth about the history of film noir, check out my series of film, or my episode of film noir that I do on there. That gives a huge backstory about characteristics of the genre, so on and so forth. So be sure to check that out. And I'll leave a link to that down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.